This time last year, everybody was picking us last. Obviously, we proved those predictions wrong.
Milwaukee wins a playoff game for the first time in 4 years.
Going to the playoffs last year was a huge stride for the franchise. We go out there, play together, play hard, play defense, we give ourselves a chance.
Steal by Jennings, the young buck, dumps it!
Hopefully we can go ahead and win over 50 games and also win the Central Division this year.
It just starts now.
Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to the Milwaukee Bucks team preview on NBA TV. Rick Kamler with my guys, Coach Mike Fratello, Steve Smith, here to talk about the Bucks, who had an unbelievable year last year, considering the expectations coming into this season, which weren't very high. In Milwaukee, let's show you some of the facts and figures on their season. 46 wins. None of us saw them winning close to 50 games, I can tell you that. First playoff appearance since 05-06. They lose to the Hawks in the first round in a 7-game series, despite not having Andrew Bogut for the end of the regular season and that series. Very, very impressive for the Milwaukee Bucks. Skiles almost wins Coach of the Year. Jennings almost wins Rookie of the Year. John Hammond did win Executive of the Year. And John Hammond has continued to work. Let's show you the offseason moves for the Milwaukee Bucks right here. And you can see they make the trade for Corey Maggette, Gad Zaric, and Charlie Bell now in Golden State. Drew Gooden signed to a 5-year deal. They draft Larry Sanders, a promising rookie. And they also pick up Dooling and Chris Douglas-Roberts and John Brockman, Smitty, a.k.a.
the Brockness Monster.
And then you can see Luke Ridnour, he's now in Minnesota. Kurt Thomas now in Chicago. And Jerry Stackhouse is still looking for a gig. Assess the Reds situation there in Milwaukee.
Well, Michael Redd, a former All-Star, one of the most prolific scorers per minutes played in the NBA, a great teammate. However, the Milwaukee Bucks have now moved past the Michael Redd era. I would expect to see Michael Redd either traded to another team so they can use that $18 million themselves at the end of the year, or let that insurance clause kick in. They pay him off X number of dollars. Michael Redd moves on.
Check out how deep the Milwaukee Bucks are. 3 deep at point guard: Jennings, Dooling, and Boykins. Salmon's starting 2. Behind him, CDR. Michael Redd might be ready by February. At the 3, a logjam of talent: Delfino, Maggette, Ba Mute, and the rookie Hobson. At the 4, more talent: Gooden, Ilyasova, the rookie Larry Sanders, and John Brockman. And at center, Andrew Bogut. And they picked up Brian Skinner.
The Bucks do a solid job of getting back in transition and getting their half-court defense set. They want to compact the lane, limit penetration, and easy scoring opportunities. They force their opponents to execute in the half-court and pressure the ball to create turnovers, as they were 3rd in the league last season in turnovers forced. You must take care of the ball and execute for quality shots every possession. Make hard cuts, sharp passes, and set solid screens. You must also be prepared for Brandon Jennings' penetration. Deny him the ball. When he drives, he must see a wall to cut off his driving angles. He's a streaky shooter. Force him to make jumpers from the outside, as his penetration can break down your defense.
Our thanks once again to the Secret Scout. It's prediction time on the Bucks Preview Show. Kamler, Fratello, Smith, Mike, I'll start with you. Does this team, win 50 games? Do they win the Central Division? How far do you see them going this year?
I think this team is certainly capable of winning 50 games, providing they stay healthy. And here's how close I think the Central Division is going to be between Milwaukee and Chicago. I think it's going to be determined by who comes back quicker between Carlos Boozer and Bogut, because whichever one of those 2 big guys gets back to their team first, that might just be the extra 1 or 2 games that team needs to win the division.
It's going to be that close, huh?
I think so.
I totally agree with Coach Fratello, and I think I'm going to give the nod to the Bulls because I think they can play without Boozer because they have at Taj Gibson at the power forward and Joakim Noah. When you look at the Milwaukee Bucks, I think if Andrew Bogut started the season healthy, they definitely can win 50 games. I think they'll be hovering around 47, 48 wins, and I think the Chicago Bulls will win that division.
I understand, and I agree. Now, what's really going to be fun is when the Bucks and the Bulls play each other. Those are going to be hotly contested games for a variety of reasons. You have the Skiles factor, used to coach the Bulls, but Derrick Rose versus Brandon Jennings Yes, that is delicious basketball. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. For Steve Smith, Mike Fratello, and our crew, I'm Rick Kamla. This is the story of the Bucks heading into the 2010-11 season. Good luck to them. And again, thanks for watching.